the shorter takeoffs of the day, and almost staying in ground effect down the length of Duxford's runway, and now we see the wheels going into the wells as plain sailing's Catalina gets airborne. An aircraft that was developed in the run-up to the impending World War II, when the US Navy recognised that it had a need for a new patrol bomber to counter the potential Japanese threat in the Pacific. At that stage it was a pure flying boat. The one we see here today is of course an amphibian, and they were used extensively in pretty much all theatres of World War II, starting out in the Pacific, then also in the Atlantic and in the Indian Ocean. Catalinas of the US Navy sighted the Japanese fleet making for Midway, and it was a Canso, as they were known when built by Canadian Vickers for the Royal Canadian Air Force, as this one originally was, that spotted a Japanese invasion force heading for Ceylon, and thereby helped save the Royal Navy fleet in the Indian Ocean. With the RAF, the Catalina was crucial in bridging the so-called U-boat gap in the Atlantic, an area in which German submarines were able to roam almost at will, supported by the menace of the Focke-Wulf FW-200 Condor long-range maritime aircraft. In Colony, it was of course an area out of range of existing land planes, which is why a flying boat was so useful there.
Absolutely. You mentioned that the gap in the Atlantic, as very often happens in wartime. Courage and skill are not enough. Technology has to move on, and the things that made the difference as far as the Battle of the Atlantic are concerned were actually radar and the Catalina flying boat, because U-boats spend most of their time on the surface, and they may be a long way away from the convoys, and therefore out of sight. But if you had radar, you could see them on the surface. And the Catalinas actually accounted for a lot of U-boats on the surface. So it was a very, very important part of the Battle of the Atlantic.
And talking of spotting vessels on the surface, of course, they were playing a major role in the finding of the Bismarck.
Sorry, my microphone is being a bit temperamental now. Absolutely right. It was the I think it was called the Beast, wasn't it, that by Churchill. It could have caused absolute havoc in the North Atlantic, and it went missing for a while, but it was actually spotted, as you obviously inferred, by a. Can you hear me? I can't hear myself. Something's gone wrong.
By a Catalina, indeed, before Swordfish of the Fleet Air Arm of the Royal Navy managed to press home their attack. The importance of the North Atlantic, of course, was in the context of the supply convoys delivering vital supplies to the United Kingdom via that route. So it had to be kept open as far as possible. Now here we see the Catalina flying past us with the wingtip floats deployed. Catalina pilots were recipients of the Victoria Cross, Flying Officer John Cruikshank of number 210 Squadron, and a Canadian, Flight Lieutenant David Hornell of number 162 Squadron. Royal Canadian Air Force both were pressing home attacks against U-boats while under heavy fire.
Sorry, Ben, I'm back with you now. With the floats deployed on this particular pass, adding to the iconic profile of this wonderful aeroplane, looking great against the blue sky here.
The colours of this one were those of a rescue Catalina, an OA-10A operated by the 5th Emergency Rescue Squadron of the US Army Air Force from Haynesworth in Suffolk. The Army Air Force wanted to get hold of Catalinas to operate on rescue duties from Britain around the European theatre for quite some time, but they weren't available until very late in the war. The one that this one depicts was involved in an incredible sortie It was on the 30th of March 1945. It was trying to pick up the pilot of a downed P-51 Mustang and landed on the water, but when they tried to get off again, the crew found that the starboard engine had failed. They were close to the Dutch coast, so they wanted to get away from that to avoid the attentions of potential enemy fire from one source or another. They taxied on the water for 90 minutes, and they remained then having taken to dinghies on there until the 4th of April. In the meantime, the Catalina had been shot up by a Messerschmitt Me-262 jet fighter of the Luftwaffe. And the loss of that Catalina, which bore the Mozart pickup, which was on this example operated by plane sailing, the loss of that Catalina is among the losses of American aircraft stationed in the UK during wartime. This is commemorated by one of the silhouettes on the Counting the Cost sculpture near the entrance to the air. At the show today, the aircraft now wheels down to land. Plane sailing, standing part of the Duxford scene. This very beautiful aeroplane. Now on final approach. See all over Europe, and again will be this year. It's going to display a Solar in Norway in a couple of weeks' time. Last year over to Norway in 2012, right up in the Arctic Circle. For the expedition to Britain in 2015, undertaken by students from Worksop College, which was quite an undertaking, but here in for what I'm sure will be a very short landing from plain sailing. The consolidated PBY 5A Catalina, flown today by former Royal Air Force Hercules and Andover transport pilot